Child's pose. Everything hurts. It's gonna be one of those classes we complain. The entire class, we just like complain. It's okay. You got to get your complaints out somehow. So your arms are forward unless that's nagging on your shoulders, then have your arms by your side body, totally fine. Connect to your breath. Your breath is the source, your source of energy, your source of connectivity. If you do nothing more than just be here and breathe, that is the yoga practice today. So don't be so hard on yourself. You always find what you need. Hopefully, that's the goal. Spread the palms a little wider, activate your arms a little bit more. Good. Press up into all fours into tabletop position. Tops of the feet can be pressing down, or sometimes I like to curl the toes into the mat, just stretch out the bottom of the feet. Sink the spine down and look forward. Exhale, round the spine deeply and look in. I just totally missed my mouth. Sink the spine down and looking forward. I got you. Totally spilled on it. Spilled on you. Keep going, cat and cow. Sink the spine down and look forward. Exhale, round and look in. Good. Two more. Just moving in your breathing and feeling your cat and cow here. Good. At the end of the second one, come back to a neutral spine. You're actually going to stand up on your knees. So what I want you to do this morning is stand up on your knees, bring your hands to your hips. In the center of your mat's probably going to be the most appropriate. Good. You're going to step your right foot forward like this and turn your left leg out. So it's going to look like this. You're going to face towards the side wall. Right knee tracks over right ankle, left thigh bone straight up and down. You're going to open up your arms, spread them out wide. So Brittany, take your left ribs back and your right ribs forward. So essentially you're taking a modified warrior two. Modified warrior two. That's it. Just hold here for a few breaths and feel. You can close your eyes. Yep. Just connect. Roll your right thigh open. So subtle alignment set up here. Perfect. From fingertip to fingertip, shoulder blades drop down the back. Awesome. Take your right arm and press it to the instep of your right leg, like an extended side angle, but your hand, Andrew, is not going to come down. So just going to kind of like nudge it in there and anchor. Perfect. Perfect. Press it open. Stretch the top arm up. That's it. Breathe. Yeah. Looking sideways, looking up, just feel. Use the back of your arm to get into your right hip. Hold. Yeah. Pull back up to the supported modified warrior two. Straighten out your right leg on track. It's going to look like this. Flex the foot. Reach out, slide your hand anywhere across the front of the shin. Top arm can reach up and over if you want a little more. If that does not feel good on that shoulder blade, don't reach the arm, just stretch it up. Good. Flex the toes towards the nose, and that's going to give you a little bit more action. Lean back a little, let your side ribs stretch open. Breathe. 3 more breaths. Good. Eyes to the floor, hands come down. You can just step back into a kneeling position, hands on your hips. Stand up. Step the left foot forward, turn the right leg on an angle. You're going to open up now, feel good, do good sign. Supported warrior two with your knee down. That's it. Your left ribs forward, your right ribs back, and just find the setup. So start with the left leg bent. So bend at 90-degree angle like warrior two. Your knees just down. Good. Close your eyes and just feel for a few breaths the setup of your body. Roll your left thigh open. That's it. Feel your left foot grounded on the floor. Feel your right knee straight up and down. Blink your eyes open. Take your left arm and just kind of zhuzh it into the inside of that left leg. So you're getting a hip opener. Don't worry about touching your hand to the floor. That's not the goal here. And the right arm straight up towards the sky. Perfect. So you're using the back of your left arm to press that left hip open. So the goal right now is we're really just focusing on a gentle, subtle, yet effective hip opener by grounding ourselves. Your breath is with you. Side ribs are long. Your left hip is gripping in. It's all the same things that you would do in a regular extended side angle. It's just the knee is down. Top arm's going to pull you up. Straighten the left leg on track. Flex the left toes. That's it. You're still standing on that right knee. Reach out, slide your hand anywhere across the front of that left shin and reach the right arm up. Now, if you want a little bit more action through the right side of the body, especially through the TFL, which is the insertion point of like all the muscles in the hip, the right arm can wrap up and forward, but only do that if it doesn't pull on anything. Good. And breathe. The more you flex your left toes towards the nose, the more you're probably going to feel through your hamstring. Keep taking your left ribs forward. That's it. Your breath is with you. A couple more breaths. Eyes to the floor, hands come down. You're just going to slide right into a tabletop position. Right back tabletop position. That's it. Tabletop position. Hands press firm. Walk your hands just a little bit more forward. Curl the toes into the mat and slide into a downward facing dog. Down dog. There's a reason we did all that. Don't worry. Down dog. Pedal out the legs a couple times. Begin to feel. Every time you come to the mat, it's a new journey. It's a new experience. Find some stillness once you've pedaled it out. Center of the heels mount towards the ground. Outer triceps grip in. Thumb, baby finger, index finger mount down into the mat. Head and neck nice and neutral. Just let it hang. And begin to feel. So the best way to practice is to leave the expectations of the practice at the door and just let your body, your breath, and your mind and just move through this. Roll forward to plank. Yeah, because we never know what we're going to get. Plank position. The weight all the way forward onto your tippy toes. That's it. The sides of your triceps grip in. The pit of the belly draws in and up. Your eyes fix on something not moving. I like the front skinny edge of the mat. If this is too aggressive for you this morning, the modification would be knees down. You're not a wimp. I'm just giving you modifications so you could take them as need be. More weight forward. That's it. If you modify your push-ups, please drop your knees. If not, lower halfway to a push-up and pause. Elbows slide by your side body. Neck stays neutral. Belly continuously draws in. Re-straighten your arms, plank position. Try that again. Halfway to a push-up that works best for you. I want you to move slow. So if you need to modify, please do. Arms straighten, plank position. One more, slow. Chaturanga push-up. Revisit plank. Those were excellent. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Breathe your right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. When you lift, lift with integrity and purpose. Come forward, hug your right knee in towards your navel. Give it a nice little squeeze. Look forward with your eyes and step your right foot forward and through into a low lunge. Step to the top of the mat in one piece. Your feet could be together, a little separated. Blocks are helpful if the floor feels fall. Exhale, fold. Good. Root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer at heart. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over, bent knees, forward folds. Long spine to set you up. 2 big steps to get you back to plank. Even if you've had a lot of coffee and you want to hop, just step back. Halfway to a push-up. Pause in the push-up. Revisit plank. Ooh, hips go up and back, down dog. I know it gets a little tricky there. Breathe the left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Lift with purpose, integrity. Try not to fling. Come forward, point the toes, hug the knee towards the navel. Everything you do is deliberate, smooth, and there's purpose. Look forward, step the left foot forward and through. Step the right foot to meet it at the top of the mat. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Take your time. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Let your head go. Long spine sets you up. Step, step to plank one more time. Halfway to a push-up, pause in the push-up. Good, John. Up dog or cobra, pick your poison. If your back is sensitive, definitely choose one that's going to be a little less aggressive. Hips go up and back, down dog, or take it out altogether. Good. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. You're going to step, float, skip, crawl. Just get there lightly to the top. There's no judgment. Long spine, fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine sets you up. If you are going to hop, you have to land light into a low push-up. Yeah, forget about it. Just leave it there. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, downward facing. Each one gets a little better. All right, that's what you got to tell yourself. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Just like that. Arms go straight up, nice and easy. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to set you up. Step or float. If you're going to hop, hop light. If not, just step, step. The up dog is smooth or choose cobra. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Let your head go. Long spine sets you up. Step, step, float. Land light. Low push up. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, downward facing. Come forward to plank in one piece. Float the right foot an inch from the ground. Just let it hover just to neutralize the pelvis. Hug your right knee in towards your navel. Give it a good squeeze. Step the right foot forward and through into a low lunge. Walk your right foot just a little to the right so your feet are about hips width distance. Grip your right hip in. Activate your back leg. Rise, crescent lunge. Come up with control. Little tiny tweaks. Everybody is a little different. Buddy and body are different. So soften the back knee if you feel any pulling in your low back. Right. What you're looking for is alignment. You want your hip points, the eyes of your hips moving forward, side ribs nice and long, and energetically reaching through your fingertips. So this may not be the prettiest transition, and that's okay. You're going to step up into ankle to knee. So just use your hands if you need to. Cross the ankle over that top of the right thigh, and then start to sit. Sit way back. Start to reach way out in front of you, fingertips to the floor or blocks. I like to flex the foot around the outside of that right tricep to get that shin so it's parallel to the front of the mat, perpendicular to the mat. That's it. Weights in that standing right heel. Steer the hips back. If you've traveled, you feel a lot of tightness in your body, definitely use the block. If you haven't traveled and you still feel a lot of tightness, use the blocks too. Right. So let's just be sensible and grateful that we're able to do what we can do. Lead a little more with your chest. So come a little bit more onto your fingertips. Flex the foot a little bit more. There you go. The exit is smooth. You're going to come up nice and slow on that right leg. Don't let the left leg hit the ground. Draw it to a 90-degree angle, arms up towards the sky, and then take a generous step back into warrior one. So just take a big step back, warrior one. That's it. First warrior. Right foot forward, back left foot on a strong angle. Side ribs are long. Hands to the earth, plank position. When you hit plank, halfway to a push-up. Peel yourself through an up dog or cobra. Press even through your hands and the tops of the feet. Hips go up and back, down dog. Come forward to plank. One piece. Float the left foot an inch. Just an inch from the ground is all you really need to get that body aligned. Hug the knee towards the navel. Give it a good squeeze. Step the left foot forward and through. Scooch it a little to the left. Integrate the left hip. Activate the back leg. Rise, high lunge. Good. So it's all about the alignment. Right. If you need to soften the back knee because you have any tugging or pulling on that low back, please do so. Yeah. Left knee should track directly over left ankle is what we're looking for. From here, you're going to step up into ankle to knee. If you need to use your hand to do it. Yep, you got it, Randy. Cross the right ankle over the top of the thigh. The arms are moving up and then the seat is moving down. So you lean way out, fingertips then hit the floor, or I like blocks. Yeah, set yourself up here. You're going to flex your right foot around the outside of that left tricep, and that's going to help you get into that hip. Weights in that standing heel. The more you sit, the better off you'll be. But be on your fingertips or your palms and lead a little with your chest so you're not just dumping. That's it. Keep the weight in that standing left leg. Start to exit with control. Don't let your right foot touch. Draw the arms up and the right leg to a 90-degree angle. Then a generous step back, warrior one. Back foot about a 70-degree angle. That looks good. Steer the right side of your body forward as you press firm through both your feet. Neck neutral. There you go. Hands to the earth, plank position. When you hit plank halfway to your push-up, everybody's different. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. That was great. Look where you want to go. You can step, float, skip, get your light to the top. When you arrive at the top of the mat, long spine on the inhale, exhale, fold. Chair, weights in your heels. Feet could be together, a little separated. Yeah. Shoot up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. All right, let's loop it together. Arms up, straight up, heavy in your heels, sit way back, chair pose. Soften your shoulders down your back. There you go. Dive over knees forward. Long arms as you walk that foot back. Up dog, take out what you don't need. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot turns, anchor and rise. Looks good. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Feel. Arms straight. Look where you want to go. Never pose the top and go. Long spine. Chair, your heel. Shoot up to stand up. Drag it prayer. Pop your arms. Doing great. Arms go straight up. Heavy in your heels for chair. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine. Step or float. So now you're just moving and grooving. Up dog, smooth. Nice, Caitlin. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot anchors, warrior one. Be precise and deliberate. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Smooth transition to the up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot anchor. Try warrior one. Support the upper facing smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float. We go to the top. Long spine. Fold. Chair. Shoot up to stand up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Good news. Just one more. Arms up. Straight up. I know. I love when we get to the last one. Chair. Heavy in your heels. Sit way back. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Long spine sets you up. Step or float. Up dog is smooth. Nice, Zoe. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot anchors, warrior one. Warrior one. Up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot turns, root to rise, warrior one. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Take your time, John. Looks good. The alignment looks good. You know, you got to enjoy the poses when you get there. So do you never feel like you're rushed? Take your time, take what you need. Meet me in a down dog and hold for a few breaths. Downward facing dog. Okay, right foot forward, warrior one. Come on up. Warrior one. Great. You're going to drop your arms alongside your body. You're going to hook your thumbs like this. So it's going to be thumbs crossed and fingers spread apart. So it's going to look like that. Yeah. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, feel down the center for humble warrior. Now. Yeah. You're in a humble warrior. Your right hip grips, your left thigh wraps forward. And you're either resting on the top of the thigh, you're getting snuggly with yourself. Yes, you're holding here though and breathing. The outer blade of your back left foot kind of secures the pose, as is that right hip as it grips in. The fingers pull apart. That's it. There you go. Keep the thumbs like this. I want you to just lift your torso up. Just lift your torso up. Now, keep your hands bound like this. Straighten your right leg on track. Pick up your right toes. Keep your hands bound and pivot towards the mirrored wall. So you're going to go into a wide straddle with the hands bound. If this nags on your shoulder, obviously just dump the grip. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, continue that action of going down the center. Yeah. If your neighbor's nearby, you can give them a little, high five. Good. Anytime you forward fold, you must bend your knees, guys. If you need to dump the hand grip, just place the hands to the floor. Yeah. I don't know how you feel, so you have to feel your way through this madness. Breathe your hips up off your feet. That's it. Let the head drop and the torso drape closer towards the fronts of your thighs. Good. Start to come halfway up. Hands slide to your hips. Come the rest of the way up. Open up your arms wide. Spread them open. Pick up your right foot from your right hip and pivot it towards the front of the room. Turn your back toes on a little angle. Now we find triangle. So you pick your distance and you find triangle. Anywhere you want to place your right hand is cool. A block is great for a lot of us. Place it to the outside of the calf if that's what you're going for. If you know you're a little bit more mobile, definitely pay attention to, softening of the knees just a little bit. There's a little lean back action, believe it or not. Your side ribs are long and your drishti, your gaze is looking sideways or maybe up. Andrew, take a little bit of a bigger step if you can. Yeah. So you want to stack up your two arms like you're in a side plank. You're leaning back a little bit, but you're nodding your low back. So you're going to look down and together we're going to step up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So use your block and step up. Working a little on balance. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. Yeah, use the block. It should be enough in front of you that your side ribs stay long. Your right ribs turn and your left hip stacks on top of your right hip. Yeah, anything you want to do. If you like binding and grabbing your foot, just reminding you that the kick goes behind you. You got it. The right foot has to stay forward. The right hip grips in. Couple more breaths. Release into a regular Ardha. Yeah, regular Ardha. Listen carefully. The left hand's going to come to the floor. You're going to square your hips off. You're going to step your left foot to the left edge of the mat. And you're going to take your right foot and creep it over towards the right. And you're going to come down together into squat pose known as malasana. Bring your block with you if you know your knees are shitty. Yeah. Yeah. And slide the block underneath the bum. Yeah. What we're looking for here is that the tailbone drops. I like to turn the hands a little bit more forward. Offer it up a little. The right hand's going to claw out in front of you. You can use a block, of course. The left arm's going to peel open. You're going into a little twist. If there's any binding activity here that you can do, the left hand can wrap behind your back, of course, but it's not for everybody. Yeah. Come back to center, hands to prayer. Reset. Left fingertips, I like to claw them or slide them onto a block if you need a little lift. The right arm peels. Now, if you're peeling your right arm open or you're going into a half bind and like all your weight is dumping, go backwards a little and do a little less. Right hand behind your back. If you need to bind, you need to bind. I liked how I said that. If you need to bind, go ahead and bind. You're never breathless. You find just enough energy that you're giving each pose that you're getting something, right? But you're not wiping yourself out. Come back to center, hands to prayer, even it out. Good. You're going to steer the feet forward. You're going to pop up into what we call bear squat. Yeah, your arms will rest on top of the thigh. So the feet just come forward and it's like this. Yeah, weights in your heels. Good. The arms reach straight up towards the sky side of your body, kind of wraps in. Press up to stand up, drag it to prayer. Bring your feet together at the top of the mat. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Just dive over bent knees, forward fold, let your head go. Long spine to prepare. You can step, float, skip, crawl. I don't care how you get back. Just move yourself through a vinyasa only if it feels good. Meet me in a down dog. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Come on up and hold. Warrior one. Drop your arms alongside your body. Hook the thumbs again. If you could remember, God willing, cross which thumb crossed first. Good luck with that. Switch it up. Fingertips spread apart. There you go. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, go down the center. Now, as you fold, you're even working on your hands, like and spreading the fingers. Yeah. You're either resting your stomach on your thigh or you're getting snuggly and dropping down. But if you're dropping down on the instep of the left leg, the right side of your body is continuously moving forward. Yeah. Nice. Stay with it. A couple more breaths. Left hip grips, right thigh wraps. Press strong through your feet. Start to lift your torso, but keep your hands bound if possible. Once the torso lifts, straighten the left leg on track. Pick up the left toes, pivot towards the feel good, do good. Go down the center. If you can keep the bind, that's great. If you need to let it go and find another alternative, please do so. Soften behind your knees as you fold in half. I like the toes turned in like a smidgen. Yeah. And if your head hits the ground, then you know you need a smaller step. Yeah. Breathe your hips up off the base of your feet. Drape your torso closer towards the front of your thighs. Start to come up halfway. Do it slow. Soften your knees as you do it. Slide your hands to your hips. Come the rest of the way up. Open up your arms wide. Pick up your left toes. Turn the toes towards the front skinny edge of the mat. Turn your back right toes on an angle. Pick your distance for triangle, Trikonasana. Triangle pose. If you need a block, the block can go nicely to the outside of the calf. I like a little bit of a longer step in triangle, but that's going to feel good in your body. Yeah. The two shoulder blades stack open and your arms slide apart. Your gaze going up or maybe just looking sideways. Stay with it. Another breath or two. Look down and see if you can keep a simultaneous, seamless transition here into a half moon. Just move the block out if you're using the block. The left foot has to stay forward, the hip gripping in. Great. Add in whatever it is that you need. So be consistent. If you took a little bind on the other side, try and take it again here. The kick goes behind you. So working on the gripping of the left foot without really gripping, you want to spread your toes wide. Yeah. Nice work. Couple more breaths. You got this. Release any binds if you took them. Right hand to the floor, square your hips, step your feet together. Yeah, you're going to squat down. We're going to take crow or crow prep. So if you're just going to go to crow prep, your feet stay together, your knees spread apart, your hands come down to the mat. You could just do this. This is fine. You can also place your feet on a block. I like a block. Now, the trick with crow is that the second the feet separate, your pelvis is going to become unaligned. So you have to start with your feet together. If you do nothing else but that, you'll be in good shape. You have to crouch down, squeeze in. That's it. So all you have to do, Randy, is just plant your hands and just practice your knees spreading apart and placing them here. Look forward with your eyes. If you know how to step, float, skip, crawl, get back without breaking a toe, do that. If not, just step back. The up dog is smooth. Nice. Hips go up and back, down dog. Exhale the breath out. Good. Let's step the right foot forward, crescent lunge. Yeah. Crescent lunge. Wow, there's a little suffering going on. Yeah, let's see if we can move the suffering out. Drag the hands to prayer at heart. Lean out. Long spine. Hook the elbow. Let's twist. Let's do this before we can't do it. Yeah. Okay, so grip your right hip under. Activate your left leg. Your left leg is so solid and strong, it's almost like you can launch forward. Yeah. Great. There's a little lean back. The crown of the head lines up with that back left heel. Open up your arms if you want a little bit more action, or just stay as you are. Yeah, modify with the knee down if you need to. Hands to the earth. Pause. Step your feet together at the top of the mat. Long spine on the inhale breath. Exhale, fold. Sit into chair. Weight moves into your heels. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. Inhale the breath. Hook and twist the same direction to the right. You can air twist. You can rest your elbow on the center of your thigh. You don't have to go so deep to kind of create and stimulate this. Weight stays in your heels. The feet, the shins, the knees, the ankles, and the hips create a box-like shape. You're looking sideways, you're looking up. Stay with it. A little more breath to kind of support you. Chair, pull it around, stay on your legs. You got this. You're going to wrap your left thigh around your right thigh. You're going to stand on your right leg and wrap your left arm under for eagle. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms, lift the elbows up. That's going to give you a nice solid stretch to the upper shoulder blades. Your weight's in the standing right heel. Unravel just your arms. Pause. Good. So the arms go straight up. The left leg's going to unravel into a short warrior one. So just step back about 3 feet. If you're tall, maybe 4. Good. Randy, your hips forward. Walk your left foot over towards the left more, and you'll be in good shape. We're setting up for twisting triangle. Right hand on hip, left arm reaches way together from here. So come forward, reach out, reach out, use a block. The hands resting on where it needs to be. Sometimes a little bit more underneath the shoulder is great. Sometimes a little bit more forwards gives you a little more action through the back side of the body. Look sideways, look up. Try not to look back. There's a tendency of rounding us. Hands to the earth. Step back, plank position. Lean on your left hand for side plank of choice. Yes, right. Just one that you can hold, maintain, breathe, and be in. The two hips align on top of one another, any which way you choose to do this. Right. Perfect. Nice, Dara. I like this. This looks really good, guys. Top arm can wrap up and forward if you want more, but you're still in the pose. Plank position slow. Low push-up chaturanga. Up dog pulls you through your body. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. If we were to rest now, we probably wouldn't continue. So it's better just to get it done. Crescent lunge, rise. Right. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. Lean way out. So that's the trick with this. Create the length and the space and then hook and tip, twist. Caitlin, take a bigger step, longer. There you go. Your legs are long. You're lucky. Point your left elbow towards the sky. There you go. Look sideways, look up. John, it looks good. You're high on the ball, the back foot, everybody. You're staying with positive thoughts, positive vibes. Right. It's good to surround yourself with positive vibes. Negativity just takes us down. Yeah. Two more. Hands to the earth, pause. Step to the top of the mat. Long spine, stay deliberate and smooth. Fold into yourself. Chair pose. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. Inhale your breath. Hook and twist towards the mirrored walls now. So it's your right elbow is going to slide to the outside of that left thigh area, or just air twist if that suits your practice better. Feet together, knees together. Alignment looks really good. So it's like you get to the pose, and how do you be calm in the pose but still work hard? That's the trick. That's the magic token. You're never breathless. You're just fighting enough. Looks good. Weight stays back. Watch your right knee aim. Yep. All right. Chair, pull it around. Stay on your legs. You got this. Wrap your right thigh around your left thigh. Wrap your right arm underneath your left arm. Eagle it up. You're standing on your left leg if you got lost in translation. Squeeze down the center line. If the foot doesn't go around the calf, don't force it. I want your chest a little more up today. Yeah, keep the chest a little more up so you keep that up dog kind of action happening. Randy, you're doing great. You may still talk to Andrea after this, so that's good. I always get fearful when people bring their friends. I was like, oh boy. Two more. Unravel just your arms. Stay on your legs for a beat. Unravel your right leg and step back to a short warrior one. So think about 3-foot stance. Arms stay active and straight. Left hand slides to your hip. Right arm reaches way up and out. Twisting triangle. Use a block underneath your right hand. Left hand on the flat part of your back, giving you info. Yes. The back toes are almost completely spun forward, and that's going to get you aligned. Jackie, walk your left foot over to the left by 2 inches, the other left foot. That's your right foot. Walk your left foot. I know everything happens. Like you lose everything. Good. Two more. You got this. Steer your hips back and twist side. Look sideways or up. Hands to the earth. Plank position. Lean right on your right hand side plank. So if you can transition right into it, go for it. Yeah. Stack the feet, stagger the feet, modify. Add in a little bind if you want a little bind. Reach the top arm up and forward if you want a little more action, or just stay. Plank position, slow. Chaturanga push-up. Up dog, smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step the right foot smack in between your hands. Okay? Reach for your block. Turn your back foot on a sharp angle. Take your block to the instep of your right foot. Yep. So B variation from the ground up. So I'm prepping you the whole class. A much bigger step, Jackie. Andrea, we're going into a B variation of extended side angle. So think warrior two. Bigger step. Open up your back foot. So your back toes are almost completely parallel. There you go. Good. Right arm presses to the inside of the right leg. Kind of how we started the practice, okay? The left arm's going to reach straight up and then reach behind your back for a half bind. Lean your torso back. That's it. Now, full binders. The arm's going to wrap in front and you're going to grab. Perfect. Okay? Next step. You're going to step up to the top of the mat. The left foot's going to spin forward. You're going to press up into birds of paradise. Not for everybody. Just stay in B variation, a variation of that. Birds of paradise. You got it. If you want to try extending your right leg, you can. Out to the side, it may not go. See, you surprise yourself. 3 more breaths. Wherever you are. Take your right hip if you're just in the regular version and grip it under. If you're in bird, step the right foot down. Step back into the B variation of extended side angle. Extend the left arm up towards the sky and pull up warrior two. 5 breaths. 5 breaths in warrior two. Hold. A little bit of a bigger, longer step. Think of your torso, your tailbone, your pelvic floor dropping down into a squat. Lengthen. Circle it to the floor through a vinyasa or go to a dog and hold for 3 breaths. You got it. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. So there's many parts to this pose. You can just choose to keep it really simple. Don't worry about the standing pose. I'm just offering it for those that want to play around a little today, okay? Step the left foot smack in between the hands. I'll talk you through it. Turn the back foot on a sharp angle. Start by placing a block to the instep of that left foot. Caddy that left arm down and then peel your right arm open. This is part 1, okay? And this is a good place to stay. Irma, take your left hip and grip it under you. There you go. Right arm reaches up nice and big. The next step is to reach your arm behind your back. This can be where you stop as well. You're getting plenty from this. Opening of the heart and chest, gripping of the left hip under you. If you feel that you have a little bit more with the bind, wrap that bottom arm and take the full bind. Steer the chest open. Everybody take your left hip and grip it under you. If you'd like to step up into birds of paradise, scoot your right foot up. Right foot will be forward towards the front skinny edge of the mat and you'll stand up. You want to roll this hip and grip this hip under you. Take a bigger step with your right foot. There you go. Good. Wherever you are, you are. Breathe. If you tried on birds, Step the left foot down. Open up the stance back to that bound B variation. Left palm goes flat, right arm peels. Top arm pulls you up. Warrior two, we hold 5 breaths. Widen the stance if it got a little itsy bitsy. Lengthen the tailbone. Spread the collarbone in the chest. Breathe into your whole body. Circle it to the floor through a vinyasa of choice. You survived. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Drop to your forearms and take on a dolphin here. I want you to go into dolphin pose, not forearm plank, dolphin pose today. I want you to scooch your feet in, come high on your tippy toes. Yeah. Breathe your right leg up and back in this dolphin. Good work. Wrap the sides of the triceps in. Lower the right foot. Pause. John, before you lift the left leg, walk your feet in an inch closer to you. There you go. And then breathe your left leg up. Lower the left foot. 4 more breaths. If you have a little bounce in you and you want to go up into a forearm stand, you're welcome to. If not, just stay here. Breathe. And then drop your seat for extended child's pose. So extended child's pose, your arms, actually, I want them, let's go resting child's pose. Arms by your side body and reach for the base of your feet. Yes. Perfect. Down dog, guys. Down dog. Cruise through one more vinyasa, please, just to kind of keep your energy alive and well. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. And then sweep your right knee forward for a half pigeon. It's going to feel like, I don't know what, but it's going to feel really good. Yeah. Good stuff, my friends. So I get an idea in my head, like, okay, I haven't taught birds of paradise. Not everybody's going to do birds of paradise, but everybody could prep like they're going to do birds of paradise. So that's kind of the inspiration. So regardless if you made it into the full pose, you still did it. Switch left knee forward, half pigeon. If you're on your back, just switch. Couple more breaths. Stay with it. It's easy to mentally check out at this point in the practice. So just give yourself this last few minutes to really be here. Use the strength of your body, start to come up. Lean onto the left side and swing the right leg forward. Lay down on your back, bring the blocks with you. We're going to set up for some bridge action, Feet about hips width distance. Fingertips skim the backs of your heels. I like to place my feet on blocks. I find just with the low back these days, it creates a little bit more length. So you can play with that. It may be something you like or don't like. Or a block underneath your low back if you're looking for a little bit more of a yummy experience. Okay, so lift your tailbone up off the floor. Slide your arms underneath your low back. If you're on the block, you can take your hands and clasp them around. Yeah. Exhale the breath, lower down. Unless you're resting on a block, stay up. Take a breath in, take a breath out, repeat. Any variation, full wheel for those that want to go up a little bigger. Flip the palms, bring the chin to the chest. Take a giant breath in. We want to avoid coming to the crown of the head. So lift up with the chin tucked and then go straight up. That's it. Lift a little bit higher, but lengthen from the tailbone to the back of the knees. That's really where the space is. Yeah, Dara, that's good. Take your feet a little wider. It's going to be better for that low back. Perfect. Exhale the breath, lower down. Tuck the chin, come out with control. When you hit the ground, hug your knees towards your navel. Give them a big squeeze in. Reach for the outer blades of your feet for a happy baby. Pull the knees down around the ribs. If you can't reach the feet today, just grab behind the side of the pelvis. Pull the down back. And then either holding onto the sides of the feet or your big toes, start to straighten your legs on an angle. So they're going to go into a wide V. And your hands may need to slide, further down the legs if you can't hold onto your feet. That's fine, John. Good. So you're in a wide V on your back. And then together we'll reach the arms straight forward in between our legs. Hands come to prayer. Back of the shoulders lift up off the ground. Neck stays neutral though. Lower back spreads. The legs draw together straight up towards the sky. The hands reach towards the ceiling. The shoulder blades lift. The lower back spreads. We hold. The neck is neutral, which means you just look up. Lift a little bit higher. Lower the legs on an angle, halfway down. Reach the arms forward more. Go forward with your arms. There you go. Hold here, 5 breaths. Good. Relax down, hugging your knees towards your navel, dropping your knees over towards the right, upper body to the left for a gentle supine twist. Nothing aggressive here. The left shoulder blades stay down. Roll to center, drop your knees the opposite direction. I like the knees in line with the hips. Right. Unless you're going to wrap your legs up. Right shoulder blade stays down. The left hand can encourage that right side of the body to get a nice stretch. You got it. Good. Come up to center. Give your knees a generous squeeze in. Squeeze in tight and close. And then on the next exhale breath, you slide yourself into Shavasana, the grandest pose, the most challenging posture that I know of. Find rest. Make yourself comfortable. Take a big breath in. Follow it up with a deep breath out. Draw your arms up over the top of the head for a full body stretch. Hug your knees towards your chest. Give them a big squeeze. And rock up any position that suits your practice this morning. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders drop down the back. Draw the hands to prayer and just feel. Feel the effects this practice has on us. It's always changing. It's always evolving. That's the beauty of it. And that keeps us coming back. Bow the head for a moment. Have gratitude. Lift the head, open the eyes. Namaste. Have a splendid day. Hydrate yourselves. We got it up to past 60% humidity, so that was cool. And enjoy the sunshine. And I'll see you guys soon. Let me know if you have any questions.